Shadowheart. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
I heard you mumbling that line to yourself earlier. It needs more work.
Fortunate for his tongue, he didn't say it to me.
Lae'zel, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly, but you answered my question.
The blade of frontiers, hmm? Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives. Moving ahead.
Your world has strange customs.
Don't group me with the likes of them.
True. You wouldn't have the grit.
Do we have to spend so long poking about down here? I'd much rather be outside, with the sun on my skin.
If you're going to complain the whole way, by all means, return topside. You could use the color.
Careful, Lae'zel. It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
Such depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful down here.
I've spent long enough in the dark. It gets old.
Monstrosity stares blankly forward.
It can raise the dead. That's interesting.
What's a little stench in exchange for a lot of power?
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Oh, the scraps of a nightfall feast.
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. A sacred rite. So,
Have you
we buried
spoken
the
with
hatchet,
Skris
Lae'zel?
No.
lately?
Why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken?
Yes. She
It's
is
a
cataloguing
metaphor.
coital and fertility.
I do not know your metaphor, but if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
Or perhaps I've...
I've been watching you fight, Shadowheart. Your skills are improving.
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can save the compliments.
I don't pay compliments. I make observations.
I didn't exactly dress for hiking mountains. Shame we couldn't procure some pack mules or horses.
Horses? Perish the thought. Those ill-tempered beasts are prone to biting.
Well, so are you, but we keep you around, don't we?
And I'm not offering any rides, if that's what you're thinking.
We are permitted to walk so freely. Such a lack of discipline would be punished severely in Kalir.
Walk freely? This place is as tight as a patriarch's purse.
We should have been disarmed on entry. I'm pleased we weren't, but it's strange.
No doubt they found me too intimidating.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
It's unnerving. This place makes my skin crawl.
I hope, no, expect that Jirai will aid us.
It's never been that simple before. I don't know why it would be now. My mind. And, well, it...
Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral. only be welcomed once I obtain a Mind Flayer's head. Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.
I itch to draw my weapon and gut every last one of these cultists.
You're keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled, at least for a while.
I know better than to indulge every craving, Shadowheart. But when the time is right, the Absolutists will feel the sting of my blade.
From this seat, Ketheric defied gods and raised an army for the Absolute. It is not particularly comfortable.
Oh, gracious one. It is a pleasure to be in your mighty sanctum. I swear there's congealed blood between my toes.
Prayers, charms, battle cries. A harper's work. They were primed for combat.
Ah, yes, the gods. Famously compassionate and concerned with mortal lives. Beer. Not really my drink, no.
I know, Astarion. You prefer blood.
Well, yes. It was a joke.
I know that too. It just wasn't funny.
Let that buffet in my...
Is that blood on the shelves? Probably cold and congealed. Oof.
An open tomb. Step carefully.
I'm
There's a
sure
trap.
of it. Lady Shah's presence is near. Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become Dark Justiciars. I will follow in their path. I will succeed.
We must be ready to confront the Elder Brain. One presides over every gate colony.
No problem. And what does this old brain look like?
A hovering mass of grey matter, sprouted with lethal tentacles and oozing cerebrospinal fluid.
Right. Good. Glad I asked.
The stench. I wonder how many
recruits for Ketheric's army.
rise ended down here.
To a necromancer, a morgue is a muster yard. Some who worked here were not thralls or undead. They were loyal to Ketheric and his grim cause.
I can't wait to be clear of this damned shadow curse. I like darkness, just not when it's trying to kill me.
Shapeshifter. And here I thought that I'd slayed a clown.
There is no true authority in this city. The guards are more degenerate than the criminals.
True warriors among the city's flaming fists seem exceedingly rare. The worst are mere rats stirring about their warren.
And what do we do with rats, Lazel? We hang them by the tails and burn their warrens. The Society of Brilliance. These preposterous fools love to meddle in Underdark affairs. They are most amusing.
Amusing? Wherein lies the humor?
They seek to promote peace between species through mutual understanding. Ha!
Even my people know the value of a carefully crafted coalition, Minthara. Is our own alliance not a case in point?
It's peaceful. Before I change my mind.
Two sides, each itching to draw blades against the other.
The sensation is contagious. Which should we oppose?
Either or both, so long as I get to spill blood.
Ominous, yet austere. This place has its charms.
We're both learning a lot. Khazad-dûr kept this place all to himself.
I do not blame him. It is not the sort of place servants or spawn should sully with their presence.
The smell of fresh blood spilled on stone. It reminds me of the tunnels within my home of Kalir.
I would like to visit your home one day, Lae'zel. Where is Kalir?
You may know it as Stardock, an asteroid, one of the tears of Selûne. Its tunnels are home to all manner of creatures to hunt. Vicious, unrelenting, the sort of place I imagine you'd take to, Minthara.
I expected a temple to murder would be more fun. A little joyous, even.
There's no greater pleasure than battle. You face your enemy and conquer them, blade to blade, spell to spell. But to take a life unawares is no more to be celebrated than plunging a dagger into a trapped rat.
Oh, I don't know. I've killed plenty of rats. I celebrate it every time.
I learned how to inflict pain here, for Lady Shah. I can't remember the faces, but I think I can still hear the screams. A disquietening place. But you must inflict pain in order to end pain. Lady Shah's embrace can soothe all mortal torments.
Flowers are so overrated. They're bright, gaudy, and almost never make good poisons.
Needing of sun. The colours are frightfully vivid. But I've come to grow fond of flavouring flora. Delicate stems growing from mighty roots.
Each their own, I suppose. Although I am right.
Fascinating. And efficient.
Come, it's time to leave.
False prince has fallen. My queen, have you heard his cry?
Well, rather him than us?
I have raised cities before. Never like this.
To the top. Strike down anything standing between you and the brain.